What's up, everybody? Turi here with another, well, first of all, I'd like to wish everybody a belated Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a great holiday, and as you can see here, I had a great holiday. I've had a great last couple of months, actually, as far as my buying goes, and just want to say that I'm sorry to everyone for, not that you really care, but for not posting. I'm gonna shy away from this so I don't give away everything that I'm about to show you guys in this massive haul update. So just focus on the camera here. I mean on the fire. But yeah, so as you can see, we've actually had a pretty lame winter so far here in Vermont. It was like 60 degrees the day before Christmas. No snow. Of course, we get snow tonight, our second minor snowfall of the season. But nothing like what we're normally used to, I guess, this Christmas as far as snow goes, so it just didn't really have that Christmassy feel. But anyway, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Happy, merry, belated Christmas. And so I'm about to show you guys, I guess, a lot of the movies mainly, a couple toys also, but things that I've gotten over the last, I'd say, couple months, because it's been a long time. Like I was going to apologize for not posting as much lately. I kind of lost the drive, got a little, it's like whatever, nobody's really watching anyway, so, I stopped feeling sorry for myself quickly and decided, it's fun. I enjoy doing it once in a while, so I just wanted to shoot a video showing you guys a lot of the stuff I picked up over the last couple months. I got a ton of good shit, so I'm excited about that, and excited to be back shooting this video. So yeah, I apologize, this video is going to be pretty long, so get ready to see some awesome stuff though. There's a ton of stuff here. Like I said, it's from the last few months, mainly the last month, but some stuff you guys might notice I'm about to show you. That's the chair, by the way. I did not fart. But from the last couple months, but the majority of the stuff is stuff that I got for Christmas, and just stuff that I got on Amazon, mostly Diabolic, a few Code Reds over the last couple months. And if you guys are on the 22 Shots of Moods and Horror website, you probably have seen I don't want to call them spoilers, but I've showed a lot of pictures of stuff that I've gotten recently, so I apologize if you see a lot of those items in these stacks here, because as I get things in, that's normally, instead of doing videos, it's easier for me just to snap a quick picture to show you guys the things that I got, because I love it. I like to show it off because it's fun. I love collecting and, getting ideas from other people, so hopefully people can get some ideas from me, from my videos, although I'm sure most of you guys have and are familiar with most of the titles I'm about to show you. But anyway, enough of the bullshit. Let's get into this just real quick. I want to grab the water. That's my Chucky shirt, if you can see it. Alright. Sorry for the blackness that's still here. I'm just taking a quick swig, getting myself lubed up, because I'm about to talk for about an hour. Alright, so I guess we'll just begin. And I also was saying that I got, I did get some toys as well. Funko Pop minis and Funko Pop all horror stuff, so I'll show you that too, because it's pretty cool. I know some people don't like it and talk shit, but sorry. I enjoy them for what it's worth. It's fun to collect. And that's the kid in me. I'm always, I've always been a toy collector growing up, and then I took a long break, and then, anything horror related I'll buy, so. I'm kind of going to close the fire here just because I want to keep it going. It is a stove, not really an open fireplace, so. But yeah, so I hope you guys are ready to enjoy this video. Alright, here we go. So I'm just going to pick them one by one. This is from Diabolic. It's Science Crazed. I haven't seen this movie yet. I've heard it's really bad. I kind of want to shy away so you guys can't see everything that's in the pile. Alright, so that's Science Crazed. Yeah, people were talking about it on the 22 shots thing. It's awful, but it's all good. I still probably will love it. It is shot on video, so that's kind of creepy. You know, I don't really dig that. But second one I got here is Frankenstein. I bought 3 of these. What do they call them? I guess the legacy editions of all the, you know, horror favorites, character favorites. So this is the Frankenstein Complete Legacy Collection. Haven't checked this out yet. A lot of these I haven't checked out, but I'm getting to them. Here's the Dracula one. I got these, they were on sale at FYE for $14.99, so I remember they were like almost 25, maybe 30 bucks even. 25, I think, something like that, for a while there. So when they were $14.99, I figured I'd snag them. Compared prices on Amazon, and it's about the same there, so it's a good deal. And the third one I got is Creature. Sorry, you guys will hear the chair creaking a lot throughout this video. I know it's annoying, but that's what I got to sit on. So, Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's the third one I got. Probably get the rest too if I can find them cheap. And this is Cold Prey. I actually watched this from, I think, Parsnip Burger's video. He had talked about it, and coincidentally, or ironically, I guess I hadn't seen this film, and from his description, you know, I definitely wanted to check it out. I think it was his #1 favorite film in one category or something. So anyway, I watched this film. I loved it. Really liked it. So thanks, man, for that suggestion. And then I went ahead and picked up Cold Prey 2, which is actually I didn't know it was a what do you call it? Shout Factory release. So that's cool. And I watched this as well, the sequel. I love winter slasher films, anything that takes place in a winter, cold atmosphere, you know, especially involving a slasher. I love. So that's Cold Prey 2. This was great as well. Highly recommend it. This film, somebody had talked about. It might have been Derek from the 22 Moods Shots in Horror, and actually I think Tom from Horror's Ball also had mentioned this too. I haven't watched it yet, but it's called Livid or Livide. Excited to check this out. I ordered 6 red cases. They're actually kind of shitty. They're like the thick PS ones. They're nice quality, but they're a little too thick. And you'll notice the spines. You can't really tell from this, but it's too thick for the spine, or the paper is too thin rather for the thick spine on these red DVDs. So it kind of looks awkward. But still, I like red cases. So anyway, that's why I picked up 6, and I just randomly put them in 6 random Blu-rays. I guess on that red tangent, finally got Sugar Hill. Haven't watched this yet. I heard Moods and a bunch of people rave about it, so I'm excited to watch this with Pam Grier. Again, I had put it in one of my red cases. I think that looks cool. Next up is 88 Films Splatter University. And I've had this one for a while now, a couple months, but they did send me the replacement disc that includes the missing footage. I guess that was in the last scene or something like that was missing from the first round of these 88 films releases of this Splatter University. So they sent me the replacement disc, and I popped it right in this case. So excited to check that out. I should mention, I didn't want to break out all my Scream Factories because there's just so many of them. Scream Factory, you know, they've been putting out a shit ton of stuff lately, so, I should mention, I am currently completely up to date. I own every Scream Factory release, to date, so, yeah, I don't know, I just figured I'd mention that. Too lazy to grab them all, but yeah, just so you know, I do have all of them, which is pretty cool. Next is another Shout Factory release. These are all cool. I didn't know they were released by Shout Factory. Some of the Roger Corman's cult classic line. Galaxy of Terror. I've never seen this flick. And yeah, I'm excited to check it out for sure. Let me see if I can get the light on here. Bummer. I guess I can't. Unless, what does this do? Doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, my bad. Well, anyway, sorry if the lighting's not good. Forbidden World, another Roger Corman cult classic. Haven't haven't checked this out yet either, but stoked to. Let me see real quick if I can adjust the lighting here. Make it a little brighter. There we go. That ought to do it. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, next up, Humanoids from the Deep. Again, I haven't checked this out. This is another Shout Factory release. Trying to grab up all their horror that they did before they switched over to Scream. Classic from when I was a kid. I'd been eyeing this a bunch, you know, at the store, and I've wanted it. I love Hocus Pocus, so I finally did order it from Amazon. But yeah, Hocus Pocus, childhood classic. I love this film. Had it on DVD forever, but figured it was time to upgrade. It was worth it. So the new Dracula release. I didn't get that super fancy one. No need. I mean, the glass plate is cool, I guess, but I was watching some YouTube videos on that, and people, it looked like they were having a hard-ass time opening that thing. On the special edition series that this company or whatever is doing. I don't know if it's Columbia or what, but they released a Dracula, like, Supreme series version of this Blu-ray. It's basically, I think, the same film, Blu-ray, transfer, whatever, but just different packaging, and it wasn't worth the upgrade to me, but I love this film, so glad I grabbed this. These are some kids films that I picked up. I don't have any, or I didn't have any Disney films, and I love Disney, and I haven't watched any in years, so I know this isn't Disney, but it's a childhood film, you know, kids film, I guess, that I loved as a kid. So I'm trying to grab up a couple of those. These next few are not horror, but it's just 3 of them, I think. Pickups that aren't horror, but The Indian in the Cupboard, I remember loving this as a kid, so I want to revisit this for sure. Again, Parsnip Burger, shout out to you, man. You're probably not even going to watch this video, but excuse me, got a bad cough. But yeah, you reminded me of this in yours, so thanks. Glad I picked it up. Another one, Aladdin. Shout out, I'm going to shout out my boy Todd E. Walnuts a bunch in this video, because I've been watching his videos a lot lately. You're an awesome dude, man. And thank you for, I'm going to do an unboxing here down the road, but thank you for letting me participate in your contest, and I couldn't believe that I won. It was fucking amazing. So thank you for everything, all the content you provide. I really enjoy watching your videos, and this is one of many in this pile that I went and bought after I watched you talk about it on your video. So Aladdin, another childhood favorite. This is the Diamond Edition that was recently released. We don't have a Target around here, so I miss out on a lot of those exclusives. But just happy to have this film on Blu-ray. And another Diamond Edition, 101 Dalmatians, another classic from my childhood. Fox and the Hound. There's a bunch more that I want to get as well, just to watch for nostalgia purposes and just to bring me back, because I love these movies as a kid. Alright, next up is, back to the horror, is Catch My Soul. Well, I don't know if this is exactly horror, but picked this up on the Vinegar Syndrome website, is it? I can't believe it doesn't even say, but I think so. Anyway, yeah, Catch My Soul. I haven't checked it out yet. Feel free to leave in the comments if you've seen this and know anything about it, if you liked it, because I'll definitely get around to watching it. Next up is Queen of Blood. This was confusing, man. There were 2 Queen of Blood films. Here's the other one, actually. I'll just show you guys both at the same time. 2 films with the same title that came out recently, and I was confused on Diabolic when purchasing. I didn't know what I was doing. I think I bought this one right here, thinking it was this one. Anyway, I'm glad I got both of them. I haven't seen either film, and so I'm excited to check them out. Queen of Bloods. One is by Intervision, the other one's by Scorpion, I believe, and Kino Lorber. Yeah, so. Next up is a Kino Lorber film. These are fucking expensive, man. What line is this? Kino Classics. This was like almost 30 bucks. Phantom of the Opera. Classic film, though. I also have the Nosferatu release that they did, so I'm psyched to get this on Blue. These next 2 were released by, what is it, Screen Media? Yeah, Screen Media. The Mask Maker, just upgrades. I had this on DVD. It's a decent slasher flick. And the other one is The Rage. Robert Kurtzman. This film's fucking awesome. Shout out to Moods. I first heard about this film from watching his video, and I got the DVD for like $2.97 at FYE. It was real cheap. And then I got this right when it came out because I fucking love this film. The special effects are badass in this movie, so highly recommend The Rage. Robert Kurtzman, great effects. This is from, it's a European company, Eureka, I believe. I think they're out of the UK, I'm not exactly sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but The Skull, I believe this is a 2-disc edition. I love this movie. You know, it's got Peter Cushing in it, Christopher Lee, classics. So yeah, good upgrade. I have the DVD of this too. If anybody's interested in buying the DVD for real cheap, holla. I got it. But yeah, The Skull, Eureka Blu-ray update. Next stack here is from Olive Films, Trashology, another upgrade. I had this, I can't remember, was it Camp Motion Pictures? Somebody released this, and I love this anthology film, man. Low budget, but very good, very funny. So I jumped on this when Olive released it. Or Martini, which is the side company from Olive, or division of Olive, rather. Killer Workout, another one from the many that were recently released from Slasher Video / Martini Olive. Haven't watched any of these yet, but Shock 'em Dead. Cinco de Mayo. Deadly Prey. Deadliest Prey. Another childhood favorite, Return to Oz, randomly thrown in there, sorry. I think this is like a Best Buy exclusive, but I don't know. I picked it up on Amazon for like 25 bucks, a little pricey, but I wanted it. I remember the Wheelers used to trip me out in this movie hard, so I'm excited to, you know, watch this for old time's sake. Return to Oz, 30th anniversary edition. This one's recently out of print. I got this at FYE for like, actually this was a Christmas gift, so I don't know how much it cost, but my mom let me pick it out like a month ago, and then she was like, you can't open it till Christmas though, so anyway, I got to open it up. Near Dark, crappy freaking, what do you call it? It's, artwork here, but whatever. I love the film, so it's cool. It's out of print too, so. Fear the Walking Dead. I watched the first 2 episodes of this season when it was on TV. I wasn't that into it, but then I just kind of fizzled out, stopped watching it, but I figured I'd grab it, 25 bucks, and watch it, because I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead, so, yeah. I don't know. Next up, we've got Dead End. Another one I think Moods had on his top 10 Christmas films. I think so. But I think I heard about this from Moods anyway, so I'm excited to check this out. This actually came in the mail today, so that's Sunday with Prime. It's awesome that Amazon delivers on Sundays if you have Prime. I think that's so cool. But yeah, anxious to check that one out. Next up is Patrick from Severin. I ordered a bunch of Severin films recently. So I've never actually seen this Aussie film, but I'm excited to check it out. I've heard crazy things. I've heard it's pretty weird, if anything, but next up we've got Headless. This is another upgrade for me. I do have the DVD signed and everything I had ordered directly from them, I believe. And so, anyway, I wanted the upgrade. Still haven't seen this film. I've heard great things. It's probably one of the only slashers that's been raved about from this year that I haven't seen, so definitely stoked to check this out. I did pick up Girl House, Charlie's Farm, the UK Blu-ray versions of those films, actually. And yeah, I really enjoyed them, so. Anyway. Let's see if I could do this. Next up is, I forget what company this is, Toddy Walnuts told me about it. SRS, I believe. Yeah, Sabrosa Studios. I had picked up a few films from them. One was terrible, I don't even know I forget what it was called. It was a Polonia Brothers film, Death Reel. I did not enjoy that at all. But I knew what I was getting myself into. I should have known better, because I'm not a fan of Splatter Farm or Splatter Beach, especially not Splatter Farm. So, but anyway, this was really good. Teenage Slumber Party Nightmare. It was awesome. Highly recommend this. Definitely low budget, but I enjoyed this slasher flick. I thought it was great. Next up, we have Tim Ritter's Killing Spree. This is another upgrade. Film Moods had told me about. Did upgrade this by Sabrosa Studios. I haven't checked out the transfer yet, but I really enjoyed this shot on video, I believe. So, yeah, worth the upgrade for me. I like this film. It's about that dude who goes nuts. His wife thinks that she's cheating on him. I'm sorry, the husband thinks the wife's cheating on him, and so he goes nuts on a killing spree. Alright, next up is, I was going to do a trade with Jeremy. We actually did do a trade, but I ended up buying this. He had it on DVD, and I was like, fuck it, the Blu-ray is $5, so I just scooped this up. I was like, never mind, dude. I don't need that one. Devil Dog, still haven't watched it yet, Hound from Hell. Heard a lot of people rave about this film, so good cheesy fun, I suppose. It's one of the few Shriek Show Blu-rays, I think. They did Burial Ground, which I don't know the story of Burial Ground, because I remember years ago checking on Amazon, right around the time Zombie Holocaust was going to be released by Shriek Show on Blu-ray, which is a terrible release, by the way. That movie is... The 88 Films version is much better. But, yeah, I think it never ended up actually getting released on Amazon, but yet I went on eBay and I won a bid for it. I actually have it coming in the mail. Burial Ground, that is. Shriek Show Blu-ray, so we'll see what that transfer's all about. But I remember seeing it being posted, like, you know, it's supposed to come out at a certain time, and it never did, as far as I know, on Amazon. So, next up, heard a lot of good things about this. Another winter horror film, winter themed. I love my winter themed children horror films, even. Or children, that is, too, so it's a good combination. I like both. Killer Kids and winter come together. That's a great combo for me. But yeah, I picked this up at FYE pretty cheap. It was like $10 used, but it was brand new. I love that. When you can see through the used cellophane, you see the sticker still on the top. It's still sealed. This one, shout out to Jill from the 22 Shots page. We did a trade a while back. I had ordered 2 copies of Dismembering Christmas, and so I had an extra one. I traded her that for this, and I've never seen Chillerama. Still haven't watched it yet, but it's an anthology film by Adam Green, I believe. So yeah, I'm excited to check this out. Might be a couple directors, but yeah, I think Adam Green's definitely involved. There we go. Shout out to Jeremy. Thanks, man. You told me about this on, well, you were talking about it on a thread, and I jumped on it on Facebook. Hannibal going for $5 on Amazon, so I swooped that up real quick. So I haven't, actually, I'm not familiar with the season at all, with the show. So be anxious to check that out when I can get around to it. Next up, we have, this took forever, man, to get. From, what's his name? Dustin Mills. Man, that guy, his movies are good. I don't think they're great. I like them. He's funny, and they're good. But, man, ordering from him is, like, torture. It takes forever to get your shit, man. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. But I won't go on a tangent with that. I got it, so I'm happy. I actually had Skinless on Blu-ray. I had ordered from him before, signed. But Heart Attack, a.k.a. Night of the Tentacles, that's my favorite film. By Dustin Mills to date, and so I wanted to pick it up on Blu-ray. So it is a Blu-ray, what do you call it? Blu-ray R or whatever, BDR, but whatever, it's still Blu-ray. This, I did a trade with somebody. Oh, damn, man, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name, but from the 22 Shots, or no, from the Bloody Banner page, actually, I believe. And I got MS-45. I got a stack of movies, actually, for like $30-40. So this was one of them. So thanks for that. And this is a Blu-ray. I've never seen this film. I've heard it was badass from a bunch of people. So excited to check it out. Finally have it. Next couple are from Synapse. I got the Mosquito. I'm going to try and speed this up because I still have a shit ton of stuff here. We're already at 25 minutes. I apologize, guys. But Mosquito, awesome flick. Supposedly I haven't seen it yet, but that's a Synapse release. I got the Manos, Hands of Death. This movie's supposed to be really bad, but yeah, I'm excited to check it out. I actually started to watch it. It's pretty funny. That guy Torgo or something. It's terrible. This movie is really bad, but it's fucking hilarious, man. I couldn't stop laughing. My brother and I were just like, what is going on? This is a fucking joke, but it's so funny. So bad it's good. I mean, so fucking bad it's hilarious. So yeah, check that out if you want a good laugh. Next up is a new release from Synapse, Thundercrack. Supposedly good. I haven't seen it. Black and white. I'm excited to check that out. One from Kino is Heart of Madness, or Heart of Midnight. Sorry, haven't seen this yet. I got the Tremors Attack Pack. Supposedly, actually, I've seen the first Tremors years ago, but this is all of them except for the fifth, which I also have. So I'm glad to have them all in one Blu-ray pack. I got that for like $20, so good deal. Now, this is a whole story in itself. I had ordered the double disc of One Dark Night from this dude on eBay, and he sends me a DVD-R, like legit, like it looks like the film. You know, it's got the artwork, everything's like it's. This has happened to me before, and then you open the two discs inside, and they're DVD-R. So I got kind of fucked on that deal, but I'm glad that I had ordered the Steelbook. Mausoleum der Toten, it's One Dark Night, but German edition, and this is legit, so I can say I have a legit copy of the film, which I've watched and I enjoyed, so yeah, that's that. Next up, I got this from Diabolic. It's called Night Ripper. It's, I guess, part of the Giallo edition film art. I haven't seen it, but it's cool. It's Blu-ray DVD combo pack. If anybody's seen this, please let me know how it is. Next up, this is like part of the same Giallo edition from Diabolic. Die Morderklink or something like that, Clinique. I don't know what that means or anything, but another slasher Blu-ray DVD combo, number 7. That was actually number 6. Oh, number 6. See that. Next up is Short Night of Glass Dolls. I got this on Diabolic as well. It's a nice edition. I believe it's like a Blu-ray. I don't know. It's got a bunch of crap. Really nice though. Night of Short Dolls. Is it? Glass Dolls? Short Night of Glass Dolls. I got this for $10 on Amazon. Another deal they were having. It's the only American Horror Story edition that I don't have. So why not? I have all the others on Blu-ray, but American Horror Story Coven. Cool. I got the 3-pack from Diabolic of from Unearthed Films, Flowers. Still haven't watched this silent film yet, but Horror's Ball was raving about it. A few people, so I'm excited to check this out. Very art house horror, I believe, and it's silent, so should be interesting. Finally got my hands on this. Just excited. Rare Exports. This is an awesome edition too, man. Slides open, and then it's got like the, you know, the discs and the artwork housed in here. Huge edition, man. I'm psyched. I did pay like $25 for it too. I know it was like out of print temporarily or something. They must have pressed more, but because now they're available on Amazon for like $25. But yeah, I'm excited. I've never seen this film, so stoked to check that out. Rare Exports. I love this edition, man. It's like a papery feel too. I like it. Next up is from Severin. Their new release of Axe and Kidnap Coed. Haven't seen it yet, but it looks sweet. Another one I ordered from Severin. Shout out to Derek. I saw he had bought this, so I was like, shit, I need that film too. Had been wanting to get it, just forgot. So thanks for the reminder there. House on Straw Hill. Another Severin release, new one, is Count Dracula. This came out with when Axe did. So yeah, sounds good. Christopher Lee. I've actually never seen it, so. And the last one from Severin here is House of Seven Corpses. I haven't seen this film either, so I'm glad to have that. I've been so wanting this one forever, man. Blood Rage. I am stoked to have this release, man. I actually paid like 35 bucks for like a legit, I don't know if it's an oxymoron, but a legit bootleg of this. Like the dude like did the case artwork, and I guess for the resources that he had, he did the best he could, but I paid like 40 bucks for it a few years back. Because a buddy of mine in college had burned like a super bootleg cut of this for me. That's the first time I saw the film years ago, like 2007, I think. And so then I ended up buying the bootleg for 40, and now this came out, and I'm stoked because it's got interviews, 3 different cuts of the film. I love Blood Rage. I think it's an awesome film. It's a killer twin slasher. Not to get into too many details, but I highly recommend this film. It's a great 80s slasher classic to me. So happy to have that. Thank you, Arrow, for putting this out. I actually bought 2 copies of that because I was so fucking stoked on it. Another one from Arrow, the Black Cat's release. I know a million people I've seen unbox this, but I do have it. Haven't got to it yet. I haven't even opened it yet, but happy to have it. And next up we have Necromantic 2. This is also a recent sold-out edition from Arrow. I did get the Hellraiser Scarlet box set as well, but I was too lazy to bring that over here. Necromantic 2, though. Happy to have it. I do have the Cult Epics version as well, but this is sexy, so it's got like the 100-page booklet, I believe, or I don't know. Sweet, though. It's got a lot of good special features. And my dad got me this for Christmas. It's an early Christmas present he let me open. Blood for Dracula. I haven't seen this one either. It's got, what's his name? Oh, God. Udo Kier in it. Udo Kier. Blood for Dracula, so check that out. This looks like kind of a cool little company, Cinema Cult, but I noticed a lot of the films they put out, I think they're in here. Yeah. I already have, you know, editions of Tales from the Crypt and The Haunted Palace. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, if anybody's familiar with Cinema Cult, let me know how their releases are. This looks pretty good, though. I haven't seen it yet, so. I finally picked this up. I had the first one, Vampiros Lesbos or whatever. I think that's what it's called, from Jess Franco, and I finally picked this up. I got a decent deal on it, on Amazon used. So, nice Severin slipcase film. She Killed in Ecstasy. I guess it's like a sequel or something to do with Vampiros Lesbos, so I don't know. We'll see. Next up is a sweet little digibook type thing I got from Diabolic of Dario Argento's Opera. I know Code Red is in the process of putting out Opera on Blu-ray, and I figure buy as little from them as possible, just because chances are you're going to pay like 40 bucks, and the transfer is not going to be that good. Chances are. So anyway, I'm happy to have this, I think, German edition of Opera. Next up, I finally watched this and got it the other day, Electric Boogaloo, The Untold Story of Canon Films. Hilarious. Really enjoyed it. It was fun. Yeah, so glad I finally got that one. Next up are 2 from Diabolic, German werewolf film. Don't really know much about it. It's a Blu-ray combo pack. These are really nice releases, though. They're like 40 bucks, though. Really expensive. So anyway, yeah, that. And then this one came out. Nacht der Vampire. Another similar release. Similar packaging. I don't know if this film's related, but I noticed that they both have Paul Naschy in them. Next up, I got this for my dad from Christmas. Or for Christmas. For my dad, Shock, Mario Bava's last film. Haven't seen it yet, but excited to check it out. I was reading about it. This isn't the Blue Underground version either. I think this is a old school Anchor Bay. So yeah, I'm excited to check this out. Mario Bava's last film, Shock. I heard it's kind of modernized, but still. Another one from my dad for Christmas, Dr. Phibes and Scream and Scream Again. I've actually never seen either of these films, but I do have Scream and Scream Again on, what do you call it? What's that company that everybody hates? Twilight Time released it. I do have it on Blu-ray. And Dr. Phibes, I think I have in one of the Scream Factory box sets. I think volume 1 or 2, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's good to have this, so I can just throw these on. watch a little double feature or something. I think it's just one disc. Yeah, they're both films on one disc. Sorry, I haven't mastered the one-hand technique yet, guys. Alright. And also it's dark down here, so I can't really just lay things out on the floor and reach. You won't be able to see. But let's put this aside. We're going to call it a fire intermission, guys. Every time I'm doing something, I'm just going to show you a fire. So you can be like, cool, I'm staring at a fireplace now while he's digging out what he's going to show me next. I'm sure I'm the first to do that, huh? Fucking awesome. Alright, a few I ordered from, what do you call it? Sleazebox. Yeah, he was having a $5 sale on all these, so actually I think Jacker was, the two were $14.99, but anyway. Jacker, Sleazebox film, don't know anything about it. Slasher, I'm assuming, or something. Stalker movie. Jacker 2 I got. Descent to Hell, haven't seen this yet. American Holocaust, I heard this movie's fucking awful. Yeah, so if like Moods and them say this is awful, I'm probably gonna fucking hate it. And I think this is the worst of the worst, maybe. Slasher Weekend, they were saying this film is awful, so I don't even know if I can handle this, to be honest. So, whoa, sorry, dang. Hey, they were blotted out, so please don't flag me, YouTube. Alright, next up. Spellbinder, Kino Classic. This was just released. Actually, I think it's January 5th release date. So, yeah, stoked to check this out. One of Kino's recent releases. Next up, Tales of Halloween. I got through a few segments on this, then I fell asleep, but I enjoyed it. I actually watched the other recent anthology, The Horror Network, last night. I enjoyed that as well. That was good. Good fun. But yeah, Tales of Halloween. Next few coming up are from Code Red, everybody's favorite company. We have The Love Butcher. I haven't actually seen this transfer yet. I should get on this shit because I had this on DVD. I actually have 2 copies of it on DVD, so if anybody wants one for a reasonable price, hit me up. But I'm sure this isn't anything to write home about, this transfer, but I should check it out just to see. So I gotta get to that, yeah. Next one is Cutthroats 9. This is one of their recent releases as well from Code Red. And then we have Vampire's Night Orgy. I've heard this is pretty good. Somebody was raving about it. Then I have Zombie Nightmare. Another upgrade that I haven't watched yet. I should watch that. Okay, I'm going to shut this. It's dying here. So. Alright, next up I have Terror Circus. You know, this is another... What Scream Factory... Whoa. Code Red is doing is they're just re-releasing a lot of their stuff that was on DVD on Blu-ray now. So, yeah, they're... On top of everything else, they're one of those companies. The Rats are coming. The Werewolves are here. Another one from Code Red. People Who Are in the Dark. Last up from Code Red. I haven't seen this film, actually, and I was interested in it. And I know it was on DVD on their site, on Code Red's Big Cartel site for a while, and then it disappeared. So, yeah, I'm excited to check this out, and I'm glad I waited for the Blu-ray, because it's one of the few that I don't have on both DVD and Blu-ray now. So, I would like to avoid upgrading as much as possible, even though I don't really, so it's stupid. But next up, paid a lot for this, because it's out of print. House of Wax 3D, original Vincent Price. Classic. Yeah, it's pretty sweet too. It's got one of those like slippery or however sweet slip covers. And these two are new releases as well. Cooties, Heard Good Things, and the famous A Holiday Horror Story, as Walmart dubbed the film. Yeah, this is good too. I liked it. It was good. And getting down there, guys. Audrey Rose. I did get a few of Twilight Time's releases, but I figured I'd avoid the hate. So yeah, anyway, I picked this up and just not show them. School, another classic. Camp Motion Pictures. Finally watched this the other night. I enjoyed it. It's funny. Good Night, Mommy. Watched half of this so far. I wasn't really feeling it that much, but it was alright. I'll finish it. Terror Firmer. I got from Jeremy in a trade. So yeah, my copy of Dismembering Christmas, which is 137 out of 300. And from 88 Films, SS Experiment Camp. Haven't seen it, heard crazy things. From 88 Films, The Beast. This is sexy. Blu-ray, slipcover, limited slipcover. I love this movie. Anthropophagus. I have it on DVD. Shriek Show's released too, so good film. Cool release. And I watched it. Transfer's good. New from 88 Films is Zombie 3. This is like a unique slipcover, man. The material, I can't describe what it is, but it's awesome. And it's high quality for sure. So grab this if you can as soon as possible. It's pricey. You're going to pay like 35 bucks for it, but I would say it's worth it because I love this film. You get a limited slipcover if you buy it now, and it's just a sexy release. So some bonus features as well. Nothing crazy, but pause that if you're interested. Alright, and getting down to the wire here, we've got this. I finally splurged on this. It was 50 bucks. I don't know why. I have the 4K restoration that came out with the multiple DVD set, but this was 50 bucks on Amazon, and I like the, I really do like this artwork. I'll pull it out and show you guys. The rear view mirror artwork. Sorry, the lighting sucks down here, but I apologize. It's pretty sweet, though. And you get a rare interview on this with, it's called A Conversation About the Texas Chainsaw Massacre between William Friedkin and Tobe Hooper. So you get that, which isn't on the 4K restoration edition. So that's pretty cool. And it's just like the truck. I'm sorry, guys. I definitely haven't mastered the presentation here, but now I'm just dropping things and knocking things over. So put that together later. And the last stack I have here, guys. Thanks for your patience, and I hope you're having a good time. Alright, is What Have You Done to Solange? Haven't seen this yet. It's a new Arrow release, though, so yeah. And I got from Kino Classics, The Mask. And recommended to me from Toddy Walnuts is Sorceress. Haven't checked it out yet, man, but thanks for the recommendation. It looks good. I also picked up Ator. I think it's in here. Yeah, it is, so I'll show you that too. I got this. This had been at a used shop in the mall here for like 3 years. They had 2 copies of this, and they're still there. I had never seen it, and I was just curious about it. It was only like $3 or $4. So I finally just picked it up, and I watched it. I didn't think it was terrible. It was alright. And I got this from Something Weird Video. This is pretty cheap, too. It's like a 3-film blood trilogy. What's his name? Yeah, you guys are all probably just saying his name right now. Herschel Gordon Lewis trilogy. So that was pretty cool. For 10 bucks, you get Blood Feast, 2000 Maniacs, and Color Me Blood Red. And one from Ghost House. This was dirt cheap. I got it for like $3. The Thaw wasn't that bad. Kind of like a Thing ripoff, just not nearly as good. And the special effects were weak. CGI bugs and whatnot. Howl. This was good. UK Blu-ray release. It's not out in the States yet, so I jumped on that. And the Black Christmas Seasons Grievings edition. Excited for this. Haven't checked it out yet, but it's sexy. And yeah, if only they had put it in a red case. A red case would be a nice touch on this. And I tried to put one of the red cases that I bought in it, but it was too thick for the slipcover of the case, so it didn't work out. Another recommendation from Derek and Moods on 22 Shots. This was great. Thanks, guys. I really enjoyed this film. And, yeah, so I'm glad I picked it up. Chocolate, Strawberry, Vanilla. Nail Biter. I got this one for dirt cheap. Used. And it wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. The Sadist, starring Tom Savini. This movie was kind of bad. Just a woods stalker slasher type thing, starring Tom Savini as the killer. It was okay. It just wasn't anything special. But yeah, cheap enough. This one was recommended to me by Toddy Walnuts. I can't wait to check this out, man. I haven't yet. Sometimes Aunt Martha does awful or dreadful things. Your description of it, man, was great, and I just really want to see it. Piqued my interest big time. So, thank you. I'll let you know when I see this how I liked it. I'm sure I will. And second to last but not least, we have the Reanimator Blu-ray. I do have the box set that came out of Reanimator, I think 1, 2, the trilogy, the German edition. But I wanted to pick this up on solo release because, you know, so I don't have to deal with that set. It'll just be more convenient. And I like the artwork too, so, yeah. And last up, we have Ator, the Fighting Eagle. This, I believe, was a Scorpion release sold on Code Red's website. Kind of similar to Sorceress. You know, I'm not really into this kind of film, but I figured I haven't really seen many of them, so give it a shot. Kind of seems cool. So anyway, Todd, thanks for recommending this one to me as well. So I'll let you know when I check that out too. So those are all my DVDs, guys. Real quick, I'll just show you over here. These are all the toys that I got. I had no idea that Funko Pops were making the Michael Myers, the Jason Voorhees, the Pinhead, the Reagan, and the Leatherface edition. So they were buy two, get one, 75% off, I think. The third, so I splurged on those. And then Series 2, I wasn't aware of the mini Funko things that had come out, or whatever they're called, but the Horror Series 2. And so I scooped a bunch of those up. Shout out to Jordan from 22 Shot slash Toddy Walnuts. I actually saw some of his contest entry videos from Todd's page, and we were able to make a little trade. So shout out to you, dude. Thank you so much. He's going to be sending me, it's actually on its way, Pinhead and Nosferatu, I believe. So I will almost, after I get those two, I've ordered the Crow, the Fly, and one other one on eBay. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'll almost have the complete Series 2. I also have a couple over there. There's Ed. From Shaun of the Dead. You got Frankenstein. You've got Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah. Beetlejuice, Goonies, or whatever. So yeah, anyway, guys, that's it. Those are just some of the toys I got for Christmas. I actually bought a box of these things for like 75 bucks, and I pulled the glow-in-the-dark Cthulhu, which is pretty sweet. It's a cool one and is rare. So yeah, that's my video. Sorry, I'm still working on like my presentation and everything, guys. I haven't done a video in probably 3 or 4 months, maybe even longer. So it's been a while. I definitely don't have my you know, my camera motion shit down, but hopefully I'll get there. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it wasn't too painful. Alright, back to work for me. I gotta work tomorrow morning, but hopefully it'll be a short week, and I hope everybody had a great Christmas break, and whatever your holiday is you celebrate, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everybody has a good night. Thanks for watching my video. Peace.